fights, but are Damwon ever going to fight a team fight?
They shouldn't.
To their strengths, and they do not try to fight. Chovy here able to push in the wave. Maybe they can do 3-on-1, 3-on-2. But it is TF, so this is kind of dangerous for DRX. I think it's kind of obvious this is happening too.
Yeah, Hextech Ultimatum going to be available as well, so a lot of funny business here for Noguri as Pyosik is well and truly dead, and they're not going to be able to get a kill back. Showmaker just flashes himself out, and that's what we call a whoopsie here in the business.
Yeah, it did feel very forced from DRX. You know, you were talking about Pyosik's not quite level 6. The dive was not super clean. Now they're trying to get on top of Doran here with a TP.
Yep, teleport is going to come through. Gold card.
Chovy's running away.
Yeah, Showmaker holds onto a great sidestep there from Doran as Noguri wants to try and get himself something, but it is just Elise in walking into turret range and dying. The DRX are going to be pushed out for the minute. As okay, Chovy looking for it, does find the Empress Divide over the wall. Showmaker should be dead here. Carrier could be in trouble, but the Devourer is brilliant. Onto Chovy, flashes out of the way of the Solar Flare, and now Beryl could be in trouble. There's a Moonlight Vigil that lands. Thank you very much, Def, for showing that that can happen. Showmaker is back down here. A lot of vision available here for DRX. As Carrier's on a bit of a walk. There's the kick flash. Carrier could be in trouble. Can eat the gray health though, as now they're turning it onto Canyon. In goes Doran, finds the Cyclone, gets a really nice knock-up as Carrier's still saving the rest of his team on like no health right now. And that's in fact the case of everyone on DRX. Def now gets himself out of this brush. Severum doing so much work. The flash forward from Def. And Calibrum at exactly the right time and nails the Q. And now Beryl at about 0. Carrier pops the stopwatch wildcards. Not quite enough. And there are just no health bars on anyone. Another Zenith Blade is going to go wide. This could just be a pentakill for Noguri. Finds one, finds two. Showmaker's still walking behind turrets. DRX still have a slight man advantage as that shield came in at exactly the right time for Pyosik. Again, the yakety sax Valdez, but it's exciting. Just once again, take us through it, Valdez.
Well, actually we have a fight here. Doran's just gonna die.
Never mind, I was like settling back, ready for that one. As there's a kickback onto Chovy, who's now finding himself in a pretty rough scenario, but Sand Soldier's come up, and now he's looking for the fight. There's the Emperor's Divide, lands onto 2, but he's dead. And Damwon going to be able to grab the 2-for-1 special that's available on Summoner's Rift here today. Another Moonlight Vigil is going to go completely wide. Beryl should be going down, but no. Fate's Call comes in. Solar Flare lands onto Carrier. Beryl's in a bit of trouble. Ghost taking a lot of damage as well as Deft. Should be able to get a double kill underneath this turret, but another Q is going to go wide. Now Pyosik sitting on about 200 health, wanting to try and get one. Noguri's dead on the top side.
As if he had just been dogged down after going for that play, as here comes again.
Yep, and the Destiny is going to be the follow-up there as well. So revenge onto Doran is likely to occur right here. And yeah, I don't think there's going to be anywhere he can go. There's only so many decoys he can have. Nimbus Strike was pretty good there, just to make sure that they had to take as much time as possible, and DRX utilized it to take their first Drake of the game. We'll need to check in on, oh my god, literally exactly the same thing happened again.
And this time it wasn't TF, it was just the Canyon is just like hanging around. He's like, oh, I guess so. That's a nice amount of poking though onto Beryl.
Yep, takes a fair bit as now Doran forced to use his ultimate. Very bad news for this ensuing fight as now Beryl's going to get Fate's Called. Good gold card from Showmaker. In the meantime, Beryl going for the re-engage. And not going to find the stun there onto Deft. He's already down to half health though as now Doran's trying to get into the fight. Remember, doesn't have ultimate. And that is a big deal. Noguri waiting off to the side, looking for the flanking play as the first Infernal Drake has been started here by Canyon, and it looks like DRX is struggling to find their way in to this fight. Half health on the Dragon. Sand Soldiers being set up. Q lands onto Pyosik. As DRX, they want to make this a 50-50 as Canyon gets a great kick into the backline. Good Devour comes out. Deft is going to be safe for the moment. As there's the Emperor's Divide. Chovy trying to find one back. The Drake is taken by Damwon. But there's only a 1-for-2 so far in favor of DRX. Noguri trying to fight against 3 people. Pyosik in trouble. Noguri gets underneath this turret. Technically, it is a fight win for DRX, but that Drake is so big for Damwon.
We do have the Infernal Drake. Let's see how this one does go, as Beryl's going to get caught.
Yeah, possibly caught out of position. There's the Emperor's Divide that they're going to invest very early on in this fight. Good Zenith Blade to try and get him out, but it's not going to be enough, as now Showmaker throws down the exhaust onto Pyosik.
Force the issue in the bottom side.
Well, we're going to zoom all the way out. We're watching Ghost make his way back from base. That's why DRX have started this. Teleport to come through from Noggery. And DRX just wanted to get that cooldown if they could. Showmaker, oh, the flash out from Beryl. Looks like they may have thought that they've caught him here, but Canyon's going to jump in. There's the kickback onto Deft, but Chovy just deletes the Lee Sin. Fate's call here from Ghost. Can they get enough sticks into the members of DRX? Feels like they're just too tanky at the minute, though, and the Cyclone is good. Onto Showmaker. Noggery picks off the Tom Kench. Deft still alive for the minute. Beryl trying to come back in. Deft taken out by the Camille. Can she just win this fight on her own? Is this a 1 versus 3 pentakill? It could potentially be. Right now, as the flash comes out, not going to find the stun. And Noggery, that was the one mistake you couldn't make, my friend. And DRX are going to be able to grab the ace. And well, the Baron now on DRX. Deft very far forward. Empress Divide from Chovy into the back line. He is going to die, but he grabs 2 for his trouble. And Deft is doing so much damage. Comes out of the Death Chamber and is able to pick up the mantle that Chovy put down. I love that. Going for that aggressive play, understanding that you can make it worth your while. And DRX continue pushing forward already. 2.5k is the Baron power play. Noggery still is very scary. Canyon looking for a cheeky little kick, but doesn't have it available just yet. Does have flash, so when Dragon Rage is back off cooldown, it is going to be very scary, but Damwon just don't feel like they're capable of getting in here. And Noggery, well, he's decided that he wants to, but there's just too much CC. Goes into that GA very, very easily. You can see Canyon and Showmaker, they're just standing off to the side saying, man, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, and they're just going to try to go for the ends here. I don't know about that, Carrier.
That was an odd move, but he's still alive, baiting them with that gray health, and now it's time for 200 years. We thought we were going to see it in the last game, but we had to wait a little while. Don't know how many years that was, but we're not waiting too much longer for the end of this game. Showmaker wants to work some magic, but he's not going to be able to, and DRX redeem themselves with the 2-1 victory over Damwon. We're wanting this to just be a 2-1. It didn't really matter how it went. I still find it so interesting that